Hello Shockmaniacs and welcome to the Shockmania kill count video, where we're going to take a look at the 2010 Japanese slasher film Black Rat, an obscure but not too hard to find J-horror film about a group of school kids who were hunted and killed by a girl in a rat mask who they think is their dead friend. The movie starts with a scene we see later in the film where one of the characters is crawling down the hallway covered in blood while trying to escape from a male student wearing the rat mask. This is a deliberate red herring and a great time to remind you that this kill count video contains lots of spoilers. So let's continue. After the creative intro sequence featuring a few drawings that look suspiciously like a famous cartoon mouse, we meet Asuka dancing on the rooftops. After some impressive dance moves, she dons that rat mask, waves goodbye to the camera, and jumps off the roof. Our first kill of the movie, or death. But we count them as the same thing here on Shockmania, so don't ask. Kill count 1. We skip forward 49 days, that's 7 weeks, where we meet two of Asuka's friends, her bestie Misato and lapdog Kengo, who discuss a strange SMS they've received. The SMS was also sent to all of Asuka's friends, and it tells them to meet at Classroom B at midnight, signed Asuka. She doesn't tell them to bring snacks, so unsurprisingly, no one does. We see Kengo jump the gate to the school before everyone else arrives. That's important. We then cut to Ryota and Saki riding a scooter and meeting Takashi outside the school. After discussing if they should go inside, they do, and meet the nerdy-looking Kaneko sitting on the stairs. Ryota constantly shines a light in her face while they ponder where Misato and Kengo are. They all enter the empty classroom, and at the stroke of midnight, the school bell rings. Totally normal, by the way. And an energetic schoolgirl wearing the rat mask and a backpack with a baseball bat enters the room. Now, it's at this stage where a normal, reasonable person would think that Ryota would be able to attack this character, reveal the truth, and solve the mystery. But this is a movie, and stuff like this doesn't happen until 10 minutes to go until the end. The mysterious person in the rat mask writes all their names on the chalkboard and uses prepared cards to tell everyone what they're going to do, because speaking would obviously give away who they are. Kengo's name is crossed off the board, but it's a ruse. He isn't dead yet, otherwise I would have counted it. The rat girl then announced that she will kill all of them. Again, Ryota has a chance to stop all of this, but doesn't. Some tough guy he is. After the rat smashes up the room, they run away and scatter, like rats. Anyway, it's worth noting that none of them are smart enough to, escape the school. The rat corners Takashi because he's fat and slow, and we get a flashback that introduces the concept of the film. Asuka and Misato want to recreate the rat dance with a modern twist as a memory of their school year. This odd group of students all agree to do it because Ryota is actually thinking with his junior member, and everyone falls in line with him. The group is now split up. Takashi on the sports field, Ryota and Saki in the science room, which would be an achievement for both of them, and Kaneko ends up in the girls' toilet. Again, not to harp on about this, but why did no one leave the school? It's like that scene from Scream where Sydney says,
"He's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting."
Takashi is dragged to the soccer field where Rat Girl tells him he will play a game to save his life. A one-shot penalty kick. If he stops the kick, he lives. If he fails, he dies. Even though Takashi was a bench warmer, he thinks he can take on the challenge. Rat Girl's kick should be easy to stop. Except she kicks the ball into his head and scores a goal. You lose, Takashi. Death comes for you. Kill count 2. Now, just to confuse the audience, we see Misato finally arrive on campus. Kaneko attempts to plan her escape, and in theory it sounds good. She opens the door to freedom, but sees Rat Girl. Rat Girl has her cornered, then attacks her with a taser. Kaneko awakes tied to a chair. If you're hoping this movie turns into Flower and Snake, you're going to be disappointed, as Kaneko faces her challenge. She needs to sing a karaoke song and score above 90 to survive. The reason becomes clear. Kaneko, and everyone else for that matter, abandoned dance practice to sing karaoke, so Rat Girl uses this to plot her revenge. But Kaneko gets stage fright and chooses not to sing, eventually mustering up some blubbering words to the song. But the results are in. She scores 52, a long way off the pass mark. Time to die, you selfish girl. Her death involves badly CGI'd electricity barbecuing her. Kill count 3. Ryota and Saki decide to make some homemade weapons, and now they're ready to attack. They meet Rat-Girl in the hallway with an axe, while at the same time Misato meets Rat-Girl on the roof. Are there two rats? It seems to be happening at the same time since Misato could hear Kaneko being tortured, but is it really? As Ryota pleads with Rat-Girl, we get a flashback that reveals Ryota had a crush on Saki, not Asuka, and him and Kengo talking about breaking the bad news to her. On the rooftop, Misato confronts Rat-Girl and tells her, "You're not Asuka." Well, duh, Misato, she's dead. Now we get two concurrent fight scenes, Ryota vs Rat-Girl 1 and Misato vs Rat-Girl 2. After some pretty stupid fighting involving a metal bucket, Misato makes her escape and manages to trip up Rat-Girl, causing her to stumble down the stairs. At the same time, Ryota manages to smash the rat mask off his Rat-Girl. Back to the staircase, and somehow Rat-Girl ended up with a machete plugged into her guts, while Ryota discovers that Kengo was actually the Rat-Girl who was attacking him. We all saw that coming, didn't we? Which then begs the question, who's the other Rat-Girl? Well, it's some chick called Akane. Do you remember her from earlier on in the movie? No, you don't? Well, there's a reason for that. Ryota beats up Kengo, but he escapes. He is spooked because it's clear he's not the mastermind of this scheme. And then finally, we're introduced to who Akane is. It's Asuka's older sister. She's plotted this whole thing to get revenge on the people who caused her sister to commit suicide and has convinced Kengo to help her. And by convinced, we mean threatened. And thus, we're back to the start of the movie, where Ryota is beating up Kengo while wearing the rat mask. Back to the staircase, and well, Akane comes back to life, pulls out the machete, and then dramatically falls to her death again. Kill count 4. Now, it appears that Ryota's beating has killed Kengo, and the pause of the video which this movie does to show a kill occurs here. But guess what? Go on, guess. We're back to Saki to see Ryota beating up Kengo, but doesn't realize it's Ryota, so she stabs rat mask wearing Ryota and runs away, but runs into another rat girl. Who the f*** is this rat girl? They're all revealed, right? Wrong. Saki pleads for her life while she remembers what a she was to Asuka, but a slip of the tongue from Rat Girl reveals she's not really Asuka. A vigorous girl fight occurs now, which ends up on the rooftop. It's here where it's revealed that Saki is actually a Street Fighter character in disguise, and she beats the crap out of Rat Girl, but the tables are turned and Saki is murdered in front of Asuka's makeshift shrine. Kill count 5. Ryota stumbles to his scooter and lights a cigarette in attempt to look cool while driving a scooter. After telling Saki he's leaving, he starts the scooter and it blows up. An instant death, not really deserved. Kill count 6. Back inside, and a beaten up Misato, oh and by the way, in case it wasn't obvious, she was the rat girl on the roof who killed Saki, finds a bloodied Kengo in the hallway. Remembering that all these people caused pain to her best friend, we see the whiteboard back in class revealing that Kengo's name is crossed off, leaving only Misato. So that means Kengo died, right? Kill count 7. Misato walks out of the building satisfied that she's completed the revenge circle, and then it's kind of haphazardly revealed that she's a lesbian, I think. Thank you for watching this kill count video here on Shockmania. I hope you enjoyed it. Please press like if you did, and subscribe for more videos like this. We will catch you next time.